Okay. Next. Is your job very popular in your country?
Yeah, to a certain extent, I can say it's quite booming
Mm-hmm.
in particularly youths. But
Mm-hmm.
moreover, with respect to the older ages,
Mm-hmm.
that not might be eventually true. But
Okay.
yes, yeah,
All right. That's it. Okay. Somewhere you have to decide that I have to stop. So give me your 2 or 3 sentence structure only. All right. Try not to say
okay.
yeah as much as possible. We are so used to yeah in our corporate world or in a daily life that in IELTS suddenly you cannot do this. So start practicing consciously that I have to try and say yes. Okay. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes, I do. Yes, I like. Okay. Something like that. Don't say yeah. All right. Yes, it's
yeah,
booming. Okay.
sorry.
Fine. The job is popular. It's quite evident from the number of jobs available in the market. You can say something like that. Try not to repeat the word which is given here. Okay. So you use another word,
Hmm.
booming. All right. Does your cop sorry, does your job keep you interested? This one here.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
In the field of information technology, you have day-to-day challenges
Mm-hmm.
which are very interesting,
Mm-hmm.
and it keeps you well indulged in the
Mm-hmm.
task, and
Mm-hmm.
also you feel kind of interactive
Mm-hmm.
when you perform coding or other
Mm-hmm.
technological stuff.
Okay. All right. So I liked his start. He didn't say yes. Generally, we are so used to saying yes for everything. He said absolutely. Okay. You can actually express your emotions. You can actually express your emotions with a spontaneity. Okay. Oh, yes, sure. Not at all. No, not really. Okay. This is spontaneity. If we say yes, I like my job, sounds like a parrot. Okay. So do not sound as if you're hard at something just because people say that we are expecting fluency in the test. People speak every word back to back. It sounds more like a 26th January speech than the interaction or conversation. Okay. So express your emotions spontaneously. The word indulged. Akash and Yukta. You're aware of this word
Um,
indulge?
no, ma'am.
No,
You
ma'am.
indulge in. Generally, you indulge in something. Indulge is to get into something. Okay, to get engrossed in something. All right, to get
Ma'am.
completely soaked in something. Okay, that is indulge. All right. So generally, indulge in what? Hobbies. You can use this in that reference as well. Okay. You can get into some kind of career activity also. You can get into something like a second job as well, part-time job as well. You can indulge into any activity to get into something. Okay, with a lot of interest. Good. All right. I'll clear this. Now I'll go to Akash and ask you questions. Akash, do you remember your school?
Yeah. Ma
Okay.
Sorry. We should not start with like this, right?
Yeah. Okay. Put the title school, by the way. Leave 2 lines. In case you remember new words, you can write work related words. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. I remember about my school.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I
Absolutely.
don't.
Yes. Okay. Oh, it was not that far that or it was not, or it was in the recent past that I've visited my school, something like that. Okay.
Oh,
Something which is actually true. Okay. Don't try to make up
yeah, yeah.
anything. Huh.
Right.
All right. Do you still remember your school?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. I do remember my school. Actually, I born and brought up in that school. My like like around 10 years I was studying in that school only.
Okay.
It was uh, totally a fun. I was having totally fun in that school. Plus, education was totally good,
Mm-hmm.
and
Good.
teaching staff was like, what can we say?
How was the teaching staff?
Like,
Okay.
not getting.
I can't hear you anymore.
No, I'm mesmerizing the word actually.
Okay, you're memorizing. Okay, you're remembering the word. Okay, not memorizing. Memorizing matlab yaad karna, matlab by
Mismatch.
heart. Huh. Okay, are you born and brought up there?
Yeah.
Are you born in school?
No.
No. So what do you want to say? You're born and brought up what? In the school? No, that's a
No,
wrong thing.
I'm brought up in
So you
Mumbai.
can say your entire schooling has been done through that, right?
Done.
You
Yeah.
completed your entire schooling till
Completed my
SSC,
entire
if you want
school.
to add, okay, from that school. How's the education? It was
My education uh, was good, not that good, but
not that good. Was at par with other, okay, top-notch schools. You should say so. Nobody's going to hang you. Okay. Okay. Education was at par, okay, with other top-notch schools in the same area. And the teaching staff was, how was the teaching staff? Good again?
yeah, it was
No.
good. But
No. How will
I
I
want
say
some,
good?
no, I want some like perfect word.
So the teaching staff was, everything can be good in life, but the teaching staff was quite helpful, or else
Yes, quite
encouraging, or else
supporting.
considerate, supporting, friendly, friendly. Okay. Any of these words you can use. Motivating. Okay.
Yeah,
And that's it. Can you see this? You can use one
yes,
of
ma'am.
these words, if not all, and maybe you can give an example if you wish to, if the person is still looking at you. If we cover this faster. All right. You can cover this in probably 1 or 2 sentences itself, stating that, well, yes, I do remember my school. It's ABCD, whatever the name of the school is, where I completed my entire schooling till SSC. And I must say that the education was at par with other top notch schools, with teaching staff being so friendly and helpful. That's it. And if
Okay.
the person asks, then you continue, because the question was just that, do you remember school? Right? We cannot go on and on and on thinking and anticipating that they're asking me what are the advantages of being in that school, what are the disadvantages of being in that school. They're not asked it. Okay. So
Yes, right, ma'am. Yeah.
I should also know where to stop, right? So listen to the question and understand the scope of answer. How long should be the answer? All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So Akash, what was your favorite subject in school? Favorite subject?
Mm,
Yeah.
my favorite subject was science.
Science. Okay.
Yeah.
And why?
That's why
Why? The voice is fluctuating or I can't hear.
I think it's fluctuating.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
a minute.
Your mic is not plugged in properly.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes. Hold the mic wherever it is. Okay. Don't keep moving. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
So you like science because of what reason?
Actually, there is no reason.
Huh. So for no good reason you liked it. And but you should say, oh, I
Just
enjoyed the practicals a lot. Okay. As or due to my inquisitive nature. Okay. Like you're very curious to learn. And you were always
okay.
like, always looking out for some kind of actions, reactions, what's going to happen next, conclusions. So science is a subject where if you're inquisitive, if you're curious,
Curious.
okay, or else you can also say if you're logical, you like all these subjects, okay, science, logical reasoning. These are the subjects related to all these couple of skills, or else couple of personality traits, I can say. All right.
Okay.
That brings me to admin. Admin is what? Yukta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your name is admin in this class. A.
Actually, ma'am, I have joined through laptop, so I have not changed my name.
Okay. All right. So I'll have to remember that. Okay. So what was your favorite subject in school, Yukta?
My favorite subject was Marathi
Marathi. Why?
because I feel very comfortable with that subject, and also the uh, teaching stuff, like the teacher who was teaching Marathi. I was very used to, means like I was very friendly with her, and
Mm-hmm.
I got very comfortable. I was very comfortable with her,
Mm-hmm.
and she was very helpful and motivating in other help, or uh,
Mm-hmm.
means I I mostly participated in most of education speech in Marathi, and I have shared more of the prizes in like state level or the top schools.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very comfortable with it, and I love Marathi subject very much.
Right. All right. So I guess the word which you're looking out for is okay. I was just trying to elocution. Okay. I was little skeptical about the word spelling is CU, right? Because eloquent is QU. All right. So I've written few words for you. Can you see that?
Yes,
Wait, I've stopped sharing, is it?
yes,
Okay.
ma'am. I thought I have
No.
internet issues,
Oops,
so
sorry.
that's why.
No, no, no. I think when I stop sharing, the words get wiped off. Okay, sorry. So the words which I had written were uh, what am I sharing right now? Speaking module?
No, ma'am, it has
No,
gone
ma'am.
forward.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, when it comes to your school or the favorite subject which you mentioned, you said uh, Marathi. Okay. Now, when you said this, I think you should have used your first thing as
Mother
first
tongue.
point as yes, mother tongue. Since it
Ma'am, we
was,
can lie to them, right?
it is very obvious, no, that it's a mother tongue.
Okay,
From your surname and all, it's very obvious to other people,
okay, okay. Yeah.
right? Unless you are saying I am Abhishek
Ac-
Sharma and my mother is Maharashtrian, so that way, nobody will be able to really recognize.
Actually, I was also thinking about Marathi only,
Uh,
but
then,
then
so
I
what?
switched to science.
You can. Okay, it's my mother tongue. So it was very easy to understand as a subject. Moreover, I was quite interested in literature, Marathi literature, and my linguistic skills were always appreciated by my teacher, mother, whoever, somebody in your life. Okay. And I remember my teacher supporting me, so she was quite supportive. And I liked her teaching style. What is your teaching style? Abhishek, does he remember? Let me ask him. Abhishek, do you remember what's teaching style? A word for
Uh,
teaching style? I like her teaching style means
Teaching like maybe presentation or like
pe, da,
peda.
nahi?
No, I don't-
Okay. Pedagogy. Okay.
no. I'm
All right.
hearing for first time.
You'll get banned 8 if you use all these words. Okay.
Pedagogy.
So
Okay.
it's a very common word. By the way, if you start reading the research on education and all, that how to teach
Mm-hmm.
kids and how to improve on the teaching skills, blah blah blah, they'll say this is a recent pedagogy. So in the past, it was very common to use whiteboard, chalk, not whiteboard, blackboard, chalk, books, and reading it aloud, right? These days, you use presentations, PowerPoint, projectors, PDFs, notes, practical, on field. So this is a different pedagogy. Got it? Yeah. So subject can be anything, but you can use pedagogy there. But if you're using any language, Hindi, Marathi, English, French, German, anything, you can say my linguistic skills. Language related word should be linguistics. Okay. We can also use somewhere, since we Indians are multilingual. We are bilingual, right?
Yep.
Linguistic skills. And I think I have one word. You said elocution. For that only, I was writing eloquent, and then I wrote eloquation, and I was a little skeptical if Q or C. Yes, that's what I checked. Did you understand? I participated in so and so so and so. It really doesn't matter. which subject was your favorite subject, because what matters to them is today how fluent you are in English while stating. So don't be under the impression that if you say Marathi or something else, they might feel that you don't know English. Okay, so feel free to choose whatever you want. Nostalgia is a word which I actually had written. What is nostalgia? Nostalgic? Anybody?
Revisiting old memories.
Yes. So when do you feel that nostalgia? Or I'm feeling nostalgic when?
When a certain event, or you think about a
Example?
certain event which has passed by. And
Example?
example, when you go back to your school or you read a
Right.
Like
old
old
book.
Right.
vibe.
Yes. School. Like what? Old what?
School,
Old vibe.
Old? White?
Vibes.
Vibe.
Vibes.
Vibe. Did I hear it right?
Yes.
Okay. Old vibe. Okay. You're getting vibes. All right. Then what else? Which activity will give you nostalgia? Like visiting school, or else talking about school, or else
or watching an old movie which you have
yes,
watched before.
album. Okay, or
Seeing
movies,
movies, pictures,
1990s movies, listening to a song. Okay, going back to some kind of a home, meeting a friend, old friend, school friend. Okay, all these topics, when you're talking of something in the past, you look back, you talk about nostalgia. Okay, any food. You remember that pink color
Food
sugar
which is
candy?
giving.
Pink color sugar candy hota
Yes, yes, sugar candy. Yeah.
hai? Okay, yeah.
Nostalgia.
So it can make people feel nostalgia because in their school time they must have eaten a lot, or eating that milk kulfi, eating those berries. I don't know what all things you have done in school, but it can make you feel nostalgic. Okay, you
School
know this
canteen.
parlay this parlay kismis or parlay something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kiss me.
Yeah.
kiss me. Yeah, parlay. That can make you feel nostalgic. Old advertisements. Have you seen that? The Cadbury advertisement. कुछ खास है जिंदगी में. That new guy has come and they have compared with the old one. नहीं देखा है तुम लोग ने Cadbury ad? The one who actually runs to the pitch. नहीं देखा तुम लोग ने? Seriously? Cadbury ad.
may say yes.
खास है जिंदगी में. कुछ बात है जिंदगी में. Cadbury celebration old ad. It was one of the ads which was again in discussion because there was a new ad which was being done. Here they go. वो भी comparison दिया. Okay. Your IT has sucked you in, Abhishek.
Yeah.
First. Wait. All the expressions are important. That is a female cricketer.
कुछ खास है हम सभी में, कुछ बात है हम सभी में, बात है खास है, कुछ स्वाद है, क्या स्वाद है जिंदगी में।
This is a new ad.
This is
Have you
a
not
new ad,
seen
huh?
this? This is a new ad. Okay.
Yeah,
You must see
it
the
is.
old ad. Now all this made people feel. See this. ये 90s का ad. Exactly opposite. Same ad.
कुछ खास है हम सभी
Same but gender change होता है.
कुछ बात है
I never seen this.
हम
You have not seen this, no? 90s का ad है. तुम लोग 2000 के हो ना इसलिए.
खास है
See the same ad.
बात है
There is a female.
And people were saying ki, no, you really cannot have this compared. You know, the old ad is much better than the new one. Obviously, when there's a first time, it's always, unexpected thing. Now you know that he's going to do this, his reaction is going to be very similar. So people there's no new novel factor in it, right? That's the reason. Okay, so this ad made people feel nostalgic. Have you watched that movie 83? At least heard
No,
Yeah,
about 83?
yeah,
Heard? Acha, who
yes,
has
Yeah,
ma'am,
watched
yes,
it
yes.
already?
ma'am, I watched it.
no, I haven't. Known.
You have not watched. Okay, I thought somebody has watched it already. Okay,
Ma'am,
83.
I
Okay,
watched it.
oh, you watched it already? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll ask you the movie review because that's part of IELTS English. Okay. So,
okay.
83 movie, if you actually watch it, it can make people nostalgic. ठीक है? जिन्होंने actually वो time का देखा रहेगा, किया रहेगा, whatever in highlights that they have lived that era, so it will make them feel nostalgic. Did you understand when people feel nostalgic?
Yeah,
Huh? So spend that
Yeah.
much of time on that word so that you absorb that word so naturally that you don't have to really look up to your book, okay, and look into those words list and then by heart it. Okay, इसी को by hearting process बोलते हैं. By heart, दिल से करो जो भी करना है वो. Okay, most of the people write, notebook में लिखते हैं. And when I asked them, wait, sorry, I don't have a notebook. I said, so what? You have your brain with you, right? The information should be stored in your brain. Notebook is only if you forget. But these days, learning has become a concept where if you want to learn, then you open the notebook. तब तक notebook में ही रहने दो. Okay, so don't do that. All right. So subject related words. Any question related to school, you can say nostalgia, alumni. You understand alumni? When you pass out from that school, you become the alumni. So there's an alumni meet. पता है alumni
Yeah.
meet? हाँ. So
Yes.
yeah,
please note alumni meet. You can say yes. Recently, I'd been to alumni meet. नहीं गए तो भी बता दो. School related topic, college related topic. Now that you're out of college, you will have alumni meet of your college as well. Okay. Then I was fond of her. Okay. You said that I liked her or she liked me something. So a better way of saying is that please write these words. Fond of. You're fond of somebody. You're fond of something. You're fond of people, objects, ice creams. Okay. And then you are also you can also say I admire somebody. Instead of saying I like somebody, I admire somebody or I admire something. Okay. So you cannot say I love Amitabh Bachchan, I love Shah Rukh Khan, I like Shah Rukh Khan. So like थोड़ा कम intensity word है. Love थोड़ा ज़्यादा emotional word है. In between, the respect and love combination is called as admire. Okay. I hope you are writing these two words.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you written?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
I admire somebody. I'm fond of somebody. Okay. So please do not use I like 10 times. Try to sandwich other words, such words. Okay. Whenever you want to say I like. Okay. I'm interested in. Instead of saying I like horror movies, you can say I'm interested in. Okay. I frequently indulge in some category, some skill. That means I like it. Okay. I frequently indulge in skiing, bungee jumping, drawing, painting, ballet, whatever you want to say. Okay. Do you understand? It means I'm interested in. Part one is going to ask you a lot about your interest. Okay. So I hope you use this in your next questions. All right. They might ask you about your school. So Yukta, how was your school? Can you describe your school?